Hi, I'm Kanan,
Hi, I'm Nolo.
and this is Navigating Social Mediated Interpersonal Communications. Here's our table of contents.
What does it mean? It means managing relationships and interactions that take place through social mediated platforms or other digital communications tools, like messaging apps, video calls, or forums. Here are the key aspects. They include understanding digital norms, interpreting messages, balancing authenticity and self-presentation, managing conflict, sustaining relationships, and dealing with overflow. It is effectively navigating this requires strong communication skills, emotional intelligence, and an understanding of the platform's culture and technical features.
Here's a little video that kind of starts to talk about social media this day and just ways it can be beneficial in your everyday life.
The other day, I was scrolling through Instagram and I come across this post that says social media is bad. So I think to myself, I'm looking at a post about how posts are bad. Oh, but that's not even the best part. The best part is I click on it and the caption says, save this for later as a reminder. So basically, they want me to get off social media, but to get back on so I can reread why I shouldn't have been on in the first place. This got me thinking, and I realized that it's so often taught that social media is this horrible thing. In fact, at the beginning of each school year, most high school students are sat in a safety assembly. And part of the safety assembly talks about safety on social media. They tell you how you're going to get catfished or kidnapped, but they stop there. They don't tell you how you can use it in a safe and beneficial way. And unfortunately, those are very real things and do happen way more than it should. But the way to stop that is to teach teens how to use it in a beneficial way. I think a lot of people don't realize the true impact that social media has on us. In fact, I didn't realize the true impact until one day my English teacher, she said, "Class, what is the purpose of children's books?" So I thought to myself, okay, well, there's multiple different reasons for children's books. But one of the biggest ones is to teach children lessons without them realizing that they're learning. Looking back, I learned not to take food from strangers because Snow White ate a poisonous apple. See, back then it was children's books. But it's no longer just children's books, it's all the content we're choosing to surround ourselves with: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of it. I'm currently reading this book.
Sorry, that was just a little bit just getting into just the ways social media works and just how it's really not as bad as people make it out to be, and there's actually a great many ways to use it in good ways. Next is the relevance in modern society. Social media or social mediated interpersonal communication is pivotal in shaping how people interact in modern society. It enriches relationships, amplifies voices, and provides a platform for collaboration and growth. However, mindful usage and digital literacy are crucial to navigating its complexities effectively. Um, some of the benefits include global connectivity, maintaining relationships, community building, access to information, emotional support, cultural exchange, and challenges and considerations.
Here's some key stats about social media and messaging apps in 2024. With the social media usage, we have the global reach of over 4.88 billion people worldwide, which is 55% of the population which use social media and spend an average of like 2 hours and 20 minutes daily on these platforms. We have platform popularity, which is like TikTok, and it is expected to surpass 2 billion users globally in 2024, with Android users averaging 34 hours monthly on the app. We have YouTube, um, which nearly 2.5 billion users. Um, yeah. And lastly, we have Instagram, which maintains strong engagement with an estimated 2 billion users. With messaging apps, there's a global usage of more than 3 billion people using WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger, accounting for over 2.5 billion combined.
Limitations and key challenges. Lack of nonverbal communication, which means you could misinterpret the tone and or emotion in the message. Overconnectivity, balancing screen time with real life relationships. Um, Conflict escalation, misunderstandings leading to disputes online. Oh, sorry about that. Privacy concerns, oversharing, and digital footprints, mental health impacts, unrealistic comparisons, and can contribute to feelings of anxiety, depression, or inadequacy. Um, Dependency on technology, people grow a heavy reliance on digital platforms and can reduce their face-to-face communication skills. Um, Strategies for navigating digital interactions. First, you should be intentional, use platforms with a purpose, avoid passive scrolling. Some people call it doom scrolling. Um, Practice empathy, assume positive intent and inambiguous messages. Number three, manage boundaries, schedule screen-free time to avoid burnout. So just pretty much so you're just not on your phone too much. Enhance clarity, use emojis, voice notes, or video to reduce misinterpretation. Oftentimes, just messaging media, it'll your communication, your words will get mixed up. Number five is secure privacy. Just regularly review your account and settings, make sure your passwords are set, and think before sharing. And lastly, manage conflicts wisely. Avoid public disputes. Resolve disagreements through private channels to minimize misunderstandings.
These are the some key points you should look for in the future, which directs us to success, basically. We have AI integration, which is the use of AI for personalization, moderation, and enhanced communication features. We have immersive technologies, which is adaptation or adoption of VR, AR for life, like virtual interactions. And we have focus on accessibility, which is real-time translation, inclusive tools, and hybrid communication models. Lastly, we have digital well-being, growing emphasis on ethical AI, emotional intelligence, and combating misinformation.
And lastly, navigating social mediated interpersonal communication involves adapting to different digital platforms with unique dynamics and norms. Effective communication requires understanding both the technology and the nuances of human interaction online. Tone, context, and nonverbal cues are harder to convey digitally, requiring more clarity and intentionality. As social media evolves, balancing digital convenience with the depth of in-person interactions is essential. Empathy and awareness are crucial for fostering meaningful and respectful online relationships. Here's our sites sorted, or I mean cited. Um, and then
At the end of
last.
throughout this whole presentation, we wanted you to question yourself about the challenges that you face in online communication and what strategies like have worked for you as a person throughout interactions with people through social media.
Thank you.
Thank you.